What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with yet again another Star Wars figure review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Luke Skywalker from the Black Series lineup. Now, as you guys can clearly see, once again, standard packaging when it comes to this line. You have the Star Wars Black Series logo right there. You have a picture of Luke Skywalker right there. You have the open display window that showcases everything that's inside. On this side, he is number 21 from the series. On the back, if you guys want to pause the video right now and read it, his little bio, be my guest, right there. On this side, you just have Luke Skywalker, and that's pretty much it for the packaging, guys. So let's take Luke Skywalker here out of package, and we'll see what he has to offer. Be back in a few. And we are back. We have Luke out of package, and I gotta say, it's an okay figure. I'm happy that I picked it up. Would I say this is the best figure in the wave? Absolutely not. Now, here we go. Let's get started, and we'll first start off with the gripes that I have with this particular figure. First gripe, and you guys will probably say the same, it's this cloth piece right here. Now, I am a fan of when companies use cloth pieces in their figures, but when the whole thing is a cloth piece, I feel like for certain scales it doesn't really work. For this scale right here, it really does not work. As you guys can clearly see, it bunches up all over the place. It just doesn't fold right. It just looks weird. So, with that said, I'm not a big fan of the fabric here. Now, when we took a look at the Ahsoka Tano figure, and she had that skirt piece that was fabric, that is okay because it's not as much, but this is a little bit too much in my opinion. Now, with that being said, everything else is pretty okay with this figure. Would I say this is my definitive Luke figure? Probably not. I'm not really a fan of this setup, this getup. But other than that, it's okay. It's just personal preference. So real quickly, let's take a look at the accessories and then we'll move on to the actual figure. So the one accessory that you get is his lightsaber. Nice translucent blue. You have the handle. Yes, it does come off right here. And yes, there is a peg hole right here. So you could hang it on his little clip. That's right there. Yep, you see it right there. And then there is a set of binoculars right here, which you can take off, and I like the way they did this. There's a little clip in the back here. Can you see it? Yes. So you can attach it to his belt. Now, with that being said, articulation, sculpt, and the actual figure. So here we go. Sculpting wise, does it look like Mark Hamill? I guess, sorta. It's good enough in my opinion. The body is done nicely. It looks good. The pants is done nicely. The boots are done very, very nicely. I love the texturing that they've incorporated here. For the boots, it looks quite nice. He does suffer a little bit from loose joints, which is really annoying, but whatever. His belt is done quite nicely. I love the weather look that they incorporated using the black wash all over the place. The gold buttons for the pouches are just done immaculately, and it just looks good overall. Articulation, head can look all the way down, which is quite nice. It can look left, right, it can look up about that far because of the way the hair is sculpted. The arms can go out that far. Can fully rotate, but as you can clearly see, that's going to twist up the cloth piece, so you're going to have to maneuver it around and then set it. So there you go. The elbows double jointed, which is quite nice. The wrist is on a hinge right here and a swivel, so that's nice. Waist articulation, I don't think he has any. I think it's just, yep, he has the upper diaphragm joint like all the other figures, but unfortunately no, he doesn't have a waist swivel, unfortunately. Now, with that being said, the legs, standard joint pretty much. Legs can go out that far, can go out that far, can go out that far backwards. The feet can go all the way back, can go that forward. Now there is a rocker built in, but mine is very, very gummy, and because of that, it's not allowing me to use this ankle pivot, which really sucks. He does have a thigh cut right here, and then double jointed knees right there. So overall, I can't really complain about this figure too much because they have the look down for the character. They have the right amount of accessories, I guess, and he looks okay. But there's just the little things like the cloth piece being too poofy here, the legs being way too loose, and those kind of little things that really hinder this figure from being a great figure. Now with that being said, maybe it's just quality control and maybe it's just my particular figure, but you guys can let me know in the comment section down below if you purchase this figure, are you guys having the same issues I am? So with that being said, guys, that was my little review on Luke Skywalker here. And I hope you guys enjoy. Stick around, stay tuned. If you're into Star Wars, I have a ton, well, not a ton, but a decent amount more that I am going to be reviewing. And if you are not a Star Wars fan, don't worry, I got you. I have a lot of anime figures that I have to review as well. So guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to stop by and watch this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until next time, guys, this is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.